The days of starting a shell company is over. Yep, over, done. The days of hiding your money in a fake company, over, done. Yup, no mas. Okay? This new law, the beneficial ownership report, is gonna change everything. We're gonna break down the reasons behind this law and what will happen if you don't abide by this new law as a business owner, okay? And I advise you to abide by it, okay? But before we do all that,
allow me to reintroduce myself.
my name is Devon, put in work Burke, and I'm just like you, a hardworking man that got tired of the grind and wanted to learn how to make more money, save more money while building a better me and business. And now I'm here to teach you the same. So with that being said, subscribe to the channel and like this video. Okay, so beneficial ownership reporting is a new rule and a new law issued by the Financial Crimes Enforcement Network, aka FinCEN. And it requires business owners to provide personal identifiable information. This new rule will take effect on January 1, 2024. Now, what does the beneficial ownership report affect? Or who does it affect? The beneficial ownership rule applies to two types of businesses: domestic reporting companies and foreign reporting companies. These are corporations, limited companies, LLCs, and all that good stuff, right? Now, also with the foreign reporting companies, it's the same thing. These are corporations, LLCs, and other entities formed under the law of a foreign country that is registered to do business in any U.S. state or tribal jurisdiction. Now, I know you're asking, so what is the beneficial ownership? A beneficial owner directly or indirectly exercises substantial control over a company, or directly or indirectly owns or controls 25% or more of a company's ownership interest.
Oh my God, what is that? Oh my God, what is that?
A person can be a beneficial owner when they have significant influence over the activities and decisions of the entity, even if they don't own a substantial portion of the company's stock or hold a formal title such as, but not limited to, CEO or president.
What in the entire heck has just happened?
Beneficial owners could be found beyond the normal scope of ownership, potentially extending to certain family members too. These rules are complex and should be examined thoroughly to ensure compliance. So you might want to get a lawyer to look at it, right? Now, what is the time frame for beneficial ownership reporting? Companies created or registered to do business before January 1st, 2024 will have until January 1st, 2025 to file their initial beneficial ownership report. Companies created or registered after January 1st have 90 days to file a beneficial ownership report. That 90-day window starts when the company receives notice from the Secretary of State or another office that its creation or registration is effective. Now, what information do companies need to include in a beneficial ownership report? The following items need to be included. In the beneficial ownership report, the business's legal name and any trade names or doing business as DBA names, the current street address of a principal place of business in the U.S., its jurisdiction for formation or registration, its taxpayer identification number, the name, date of birth, and address of all beneficial owners of the company, a unique identifying number from an acceptable identification document, such as a driver's license issued by a U.S. state or passport. The company must also submit an image of the identification document to FinCEN. Now, why is beneficial ownership reporting being introduced?
Why?
Now, the purpose of beneficial ownership reporting is ultimately to help prevent the creation of anonymous shell companies. Beneficial ownership reporting is an effort to help prevent money laundering and other financial crimes by requiring those with control over businesses or legal entities to provide identifying information. Because few U.S. states require companies to disclose information about their beneficial owners, criminals or corrupt officials can hide their identities and launder money through the U.S. via what? A shell company.
Holy
By requiring entities to report information about their beneficial owners to FinCEN, the Corporate Transparency Act aims to safeguard the U.S. financial system. So how will beneficial ownership report take place? Businesses will report beneficial ownership information to FinCEN electronically through a secure filing system on FinCEN's website. The system is being developed and will be available before the initial filing deadline. FinCEN has stated it will not charge a fee for companies submitting beneficial ownership reports. So no fees, just a report, right? But what are the penalties for non-compliance with the beneficial ownership rule? Businesses not complying with beneficial ownership information reporting requirements can face stiff and crazy penalties, right? Any company that fails to file a required beneficial ownership report or amendment by its filing deadline is subject to a fine of $500 per day.
Lord have mercy.
Up to a maximum of $10,000. But that's not it. Willful failures or initial filing inaccurate information is a felony, punishable by up to 2 years in prison. When combined with the anti-money-laundering violations, the penalty is up to 10 years in prison. Ugh. So make sure that as a small business owner, a big business owner, that you take care of this beneficial ownership reporting. Okay? Do remember, wealth builders, if you want to learn business credit and how to fund your business, click the link below, the Wealth Builders Guide to Business Credit. Until next time, wealth builders, it's the man, the wealth builder himself, Devon Puddingworth Burke, signing off for you'll get a $10,000 fine for beneficial ownership reporting. Do remember, wealth builders, make more, save more, build more. Peace.